Hi YouTube, hi everyone, hi T-chat, hi guys. We are looking at the Japanese today, what the Japanese has and how, like what kind of special units and how you really have to play. So first of all, in Dark Age, the Japanese share the mill with the farmhouse. The farmhouse is the house. It has the same cost just like the mill. Your meal is also your blacksmith. So when you build a house, you're gonna find all your food economy. But wait a second, you don't have extra food gathering upgrades. The Japanese civilization lacks of food gathering upgrades. Well, you have the survival techniques, you have the wheelbarrow, and you have a special wheelbarrow as a Japanese, and you have the professional scout, but you can't increase the gathering rate of your farms, but only around your TC, but you will see. So, first of all, Dark Age, what can we do? We can put down our little forge, which is also the blacksmith. We can put down our rack and dog farm and etc. In the rack, you can make two units, spearman and the samurai in the Dark Age. So the samurai has 100 health, 2 melee armor, 3 ranged armor, 8 damage, 1.12 movement speed, and 1 special ability, which is the deflective armor. It deflects any damage that the samurai has, but also we can read it. Deflective armor charge can block 1 melee or ranged attack. Recharges while out of combat for 8 seconds. So I was calculating and I'm pretty sure it's 13 seconds or 13 or 12 seconds. Because calculating inside that you have to be out of combat as well. Spearman, that's just regular spearman. And your TC. So you don't want to upgrade your TC, but your TC will give more getter speed for your farms around your for your villagers, and around the TC for your farms. So that's what you can do in Dark Age. Into H3, you can choose the Kura storehouse or the Koka township. Now let me tell you, the Kura storehouse, after finishing this landmark, it will generate farm around it. So it's not insane, it's something that I want to show, but you can read it. It's also universal drop-off location and generates wood instead when farmland becomes full. That means when the Kora storehouse has all the farms around it, when it's fully finished, it will rather give you wood. So after checking it out, it gives you the full price of a farm. So basically, every 45 seconds, you get 75 wood. So after having all those farms, you're gonna get the same price for a farm. So every 45 seconds, you get enough wood to build for extra farms. So after it's finished dropping the farms around the landmark, you will still get 75 wood every minute. Sorry, I would rather say like every minute than every 45 seconds. So you're gonna get enough wood to place farms around your town center. But the landmark I wanna choose right now is a little bit different. It's gonna be the Koka Township. When you go to H2 and you build your Koka Township, you're gonna get a free Shinobi immediately. Shinobi units are really fun and really funny to use. You can also use your Shinobi unit to be disguised as an enemy villager. So if you see your opponent, you're gonna use your ability, the spy ability. You can click on buildings or enemy villagers to turn into be a villager. And after that, you're just gonna snipe your opponent. They have base 20 damage. They have bonus damage against every melee unit. Every melee unit. It can be a knight, it can be a horseman. The thing that needs to be is it's a melee unit. They can easily kill the horseman if it's like a 1 versus 1, speedman, man-at-arm. They can butcher down everything. You will see why later as I age up. So what else can we do? We can teleport. They are the blink stalkers of Age of Empires 4. So you can teleport on the other side to, like, let's say you have 6 You immediately teleport into your opponent wood line and just butcher down the villagers. One thing I forgot to mention, the Japanese has a +1 damage that you can get in Dark Age. So by feudal, you're gonna have +2 melee damage, which increase the Wakizashi from 20 to 22. What else can we do in Dark Age? We have a new unit now, the Onobugeisha. The Onobugeisha is a really fast 1.5, almost as fast as a Yuan Dynasty Palace Guard, light melee infantry with insane tiles of range. It's like a Basset Spearman with the Phalanx upgrade. And the attack speed, well, look at the attack speed, it's crazy. The range, the melee range, as I said, is like an Basset Spearman with a Phalanx upgrade. And that's why the Onobugeisha is really good as a DPS unit. So let me show you. Spearman on the front, Onobugeisha in the back, and look, the Spearman tank, Onobugeisha does the damage. So they are just mainly DPS or a very fast raiding unit, which is really good because in a 1 vs 1, a horseman will not able to beat an Onobugeisha. Onobugeisha will win against a horseman thanks to the attack speed. Again, 0.9 attack speed against a horseman, which I'm pretty sure, I need to check, but I'm pretty sure a horseman has like 1.6 or 1.8. Just a second, I'm gonna check fast. The horseman has 1.75, so there's no way a horseman gonna beat an Onobugeisha with 0.9 attack speed and 8 damage. So what else can you do in H2? Well, just in H1, H2, you have your amazing ship just like any other civilization, but there is one thing you need to know, that the fishing boat is 45 wood. It costs, but only the fishing boat costs 45 wood. Even says it's here. Fishing boats are produced 30% cheaper. So on hybrid maps, on water maps, I think Japanese is not bad. Even though their H4 ship is not really that good as like any other civilization, but playing on like a Golden Hide or Mongolian Hide, where you can spend the fishing ship for 45 wood, damn, that's fucking good. What can you do in Asia as well? You can level up your town center. So the Japanese doesn't really have a town center. Look at that. The Japanese doesn't really have a keep. Sorry, that's what I wanted to say. Japanese doesn't have a keep until age 4. And even though if you reach age 4, the Japanese keep is even stronger. I mean, yeah, it's a strong keep, but also costs more. So you pay 1,200 dress. But let me show you something about the Japanese keep. So the town center. The Japanese town center is just works as like a Warcraft 3 town center, where you increase the level of the town center, the more something it gives. Well, here, increasing the town center level, we're gonna provide you 1 free villager every time, 1,000 plus health, and increase the getter rate of the farms, and gonna give you 1 bannerman. So let me show you. I increase the town center level once. I get 1 bannerman. I can make a bannerman from the rack, and I can make a bannerman from the stable and the archer range. One thing I forgot to mention is the archers for the Japanese unique as well. They have 60 health with 4 damage and 1.38 movement speed, so they can move very fast. They have the same movement speed as a palace guard or Musafari warrior, I think. So they have the same speed as a palace guard. They are really fast, and also the unit bannerman helps them a lot. But don't forget, they have 1 less damage compared to the archer, and their health is not the greatest as well, their health pool. So I show you, let me show you what the bannerman does. Every bannerman just gives you 15% more damage if it's infantry or ranged or cavalry. When your bannerman dies, it's gonna leave the flag behind him, and the flag will stay on the ground for 30 seconds. It will still give you the damage. That's all the thing that you can do in H2, but also I'm gonna show you a fully leveled up town center. So right now you get one more bow on your town center, so you have 2 bow. Next one, you get another 3 villager, but the town center has 15% getting rate on the farms. 50%. So far, you spent 900 stone to upgrade this town center into Daimyo Palace. Now you can make more bannermans. The uni bannerman gonna give the 1 damage back that the archer lacks. So the uni bannerman is really important for your Yumi Ashigaru. The uni bannerman has the same movement speed. In the stable, there are already like placed builds where you upgrade your town center into level 2 very fast, and you make an Uma bannerman, because the Uma bannerman is literally the same as a knight. It's act as a knight, so you can like rush your town center to level 2 and upgrade it and make an Uma bannerman with 140 food and 110 gold. So every bannerman does the same thing. They give attack speed to cavalry, ranged, etc. So in H2, that's all you can do, but I'm gonna show you again the final town center upgrade, which is gonna be the Shogunate Castle. It gives 3000 more health, fire armor by 3 more samurai bannerman, and 75% getting rate. Also gives you a rocket. Yes, I'm not even joking. Now this TC has a rocket, but I'm pretty sure I can focus in it with the town center. So the rocket deals 80 damage, 110 against infantry, cavalry, and 330 against sheep. Like this kind of sheep. Okay, I can show you with the town center, but never mind. I will show you with the kit then. So in H3 we are going right now. You can choose between the floating gate and the temple of equality. Well, it's really see what both lamps are doing right now. A temple of equality unlocks the Buddhist monk, which are 33% cheaper, can weaken the enemy damage by 50% and provide 20% damage to nearby friendly units via costing conversion. So when you are doing the wololo, it's gonna give you 20% more damage to your units. And as I said, they are 33% cheaper, so they are like Dome of the Fate. Almost Dome of the, not really Dome of the Fate, but I think almost Dome of the Fate monks. And we have the floating gate. So this landmark is really good against civilization that has really strong units, like Order of the Dragon, or civilization that has knight, like French, like heavy on knight. This is not really good against spearmen. It's like slightly good against what is that? Minotaur. It's really good against crossbowmen. So it has a really good feeling to when you're gonna use it. With the floating gate though, we're gonna go with the floating gate. Gives you Yorishiro every 4 minutes. So you're gonna ask, but Corvinus, what is a Yorishiro? A Yorishiro can be put in the town center to give you 25% faster villager production. That's like a H4 French, yeah? Farmhouse, which gives you 75 food per minute. A lumber camp that gives you 75 wood per minute. A forge that gives you 75 gold per minute. A military and dog that gives you 200% work rate. Or a wonder that gives you 4000 health. So basically, in H4, your wonder can have, with the H4 upgrade, 11,000... Is it 11,000? Yeah, 11,000 health. So your wonder can have 11,000 health with a Yorishiro being placed. Like imagine, you break through all your, like all the defensive, you break down the walls of the Japanese, there is only 20 seconds left of the victory timer, and you had 3 trebuchet and 1 ram, and you are happy that, oh yeah, it like every sieve, I could have easily destroyed that wonder, no problem. But when you try to seize the wonder of Japanese, and you see the health bar just slowly going down, because it has 11,000 health. Let's go FFA games! Also, I'm gonna show you, you can put these inside the siege workshop, inside the archer range, and inside the dock. So I'm gonna put one of them inside the siege workshop and inside the dock. Let me show you how fast you're gonna make a siege if you are buffing this building with the Yorishiro. So right now I can make a springboard in 10 seconds. I can make a ram in 13 seconds. I can make a trebuchet 10 seconds, and I can make a mangonel in 30 seconds. Busted? Could be. A dock. I can make a fishing ship for I can make a fishing ship in 8 seconds. Trade ship in 10. Transport ship in 7, 5, 10, 8, 15. So yeah, let's say it's kind of good. But I'm pretty sure if you get this upgrade, the military academy, which provides you faster military production, and you check the siege workshop, now it's 8 seconds to make a springald, 10 seconds to mangonel, 8 seconds to trebuchet, 10 seconds for a ram, and 11 seconds for a bombard. A bombard, 11 seconds. You know, I don't need to say anything else, I'm pretty sure. Alright, so what else can you do in H3, you are asking me? Well, you can get also one more damage upgrade. Boom. And also you can get some Onamusha. The Onamusha is the unique crossbowman for the Japanese. They have less base damage, 2 less than a normal crossbowman, but they are fast. They have the special ability, the Onamusha firing a whizzing arrow when an enemy is seen, increasing movement speed for 10 seconds. So when the Onamusha sees an enemy, it's gonna go like every I'm pretty sure it's like every minute or two they can do that, and I'm 100% sure this is an RF effect ability, but I'm not sure, but I think this is an RF effect. I think it doesn't work against boars, but you can increase their speed to 2, which is really good, because it's well, I would not say that they are better than a horse archer for the Rus, because their base damage is lower, so they do less DPS against unarmored units. Meanwhile, the Rus horse archer is really good against unarmored units, but the Onamusha is not as good against unarmored units like a horse archer. Also has way less health than a horse archer. So let me show you the speed inside the stable. Now I can make knights every 9 seconds, or I can make horsemen every 6, or I can make scout every 6, or I can make a Una Bannerman. Look at that, Uma Bannerman every 4 seconds. Okay, that's crazy. You need the Una Bannerman for the Onamusha to receive extra damage. The archer unit, the Uni Bannerman, doesn't work with the Onamusha, so you need to have the Uma Bannerman. Yeah, so you need the Uma Bannerman to buff your Onamushas. Little bit later demo. So after this, let's see what else we can do. Oh, of course, don't forget, if you build your landmark, like let's say the floating gate, you will able to make Shinto priestess out of your Shinto shrine. So with those, like let's say you're gonna lose your first Shinto priest, then you can remake them inside the mosque. So you don't need to be worried if you lose your first Shinto priest, because you can easily replace them. So in H4 you can choose between 2 landmarks. You can choose the Tanagashima gunsmith, which is really strong, or the Castle of the Crow. The Castle of the Crow is give you a trader every 4 minutes, and as it says, let me read it. Act as a castle can periodically spawn treasure caravans from selected neutral trading posts. Treasure caravans provide a large amount of resources upon reaching the Castle of the Crow. So you can imagine that, let's say the Castle of the Crow is here, and there is a trade post here. Well, I can tell you right now, I want to show you the other landmark, but I can tell you right now, if there's a trade post here and you have the Castle of the Crow here, the trader will build a transport ship for himself. So when it goes to the water, it's gonna build a transport ship at the water, gonna transport himself onto your main island, and after that you're gonna receive the money. So it has a cap of I'm pretty sure it's like 630 food gold, 630 food gold, wood, and 300 stone, I think, when you reach the landmark. So that's a hell lot of rest, right? 600 of every rest and 300 stone. The funny thing is, it spawns only every 4 minutes. So you're gonna get that amount of resources every 4 minutes only. So on paper, a good landmark, but in reality, I would choose the Tanagashima Gunsmith, and let me show you why. Let me show you why you have to choose this landmark. Well, you have a unique unit called Ozutsu. The Ozutsu can be only made in this landmark. The Tanagashima Gunsmith receives stockpile every 30 seconds, so you need to use your stockpile. You can instantly get a Reboldoking for 4 or a Bombard for 4. These are free. So you get these 2 units for free, and you can get, like, let's calculate. Every 2 minutes you can get a free Reboldoking or a free Bombard. It's up to you. But every 30 seconds you can get a free Ozutsu with a free hand cannoneer. Well, let's see, I'm gonna buy Ozutsu. Also, why is this landmark so good? The Japanese doesn't have any unique siege like the Reboldoking or the Kuverin, but in this landmark you can make the Reboldo Queens. Also, if I'm pretty sure, I didn't test it, but let me test it really fast. So you are asking me, but Corvus, what is the Ozutsu? Well, let me show you what is the Ozutsu, okay? Poof! Poof! So the Ozutsu is literally your bombard at hand. So you can't put the Yorishiro inside the Tanagashima, sadly you can't. So the production time is 26 seconds for the Ozutsu, 34 for the Reboldoking, 34 for the Bombard, and 26 for the hand cannon inside the Tanagashima Gunsmith. But let me tell you, you want to make Ozutsu. Why you want to make Ozutsu? They have a base damage of 35 as a range damage, not siege damage, range damage, and 130 against buildings. Wait a minute, you're gonna be like, that's not even that good. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Boom. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Boom. 48 damage now with 130. So you're gonna do literally 130 damage against 128 damage against the buildings that has only 50 range down, right? So that's a lot of damage. But of course, if you don't have a Yumi Bannerman, they have only 42 damage. So you need a Yumi Bannerman to have 48 damage. And this is splash. So this is like, let me show you. I can show you right now that this is a splash damage. I'm gonna get some sheep and you're gonna see the splash damage. So also they have 4 ranged and 4 melee base armor, and they count as a heavy ranged unit, so crossbowman deals extra damage to them. So let's see, you see your opponent, he has a lot of units stacked all together, right? Let's see, you are fighting like this and your opponent has a lot of units stacked up together. Boom. Bram. See? All these units died over there. I have to be a little bit closer with the ship. Oh, never mind. So if the ship would be there, that would die as well. So it has a really good AOE damage as well. So the other two is a must pick, and you must pick the Tanagishima gun speed. I think on hybrid maps, the trade landmark is better. The crown landmark is better. Choose that. The keep landmark. But on land maps, you really want the Tanagishima gun speed and get all your free Ozutsu out immediately, because they are really strong and really good. In H4 also you have the chance to build your keep landmark. Let me show you the keep landmark. So here's the keep landmark. I cannot show the TC damage or the damage fire yet, but let me show you. This is what your TC does. So if you fully level up your TC, that's what they get, a rocket. Which is crazy again. This is really crazy. So they have a rocket. It's the same stat, like literally is everything the same. 110 infantry cavalry, but also this landmark doesn't have arrow slit, it has the rocket instead. And you can upgrade it with a spin guard and a bombard emplacement. So now it has a spin guard, a bombard, and the rockets. Because as I said, they don't have arrow slit inside the keeps, but they have arrow slit inside their outpost. So outpost is the only building that has that little juicy arrow slit upgrade. So what else can we do? In H4, we can build our wonder, and I want to show you that. You can build your wonder, and let me show you again the health they have. It's crazy. Also in H4, the Onamusha has one more damage against heavy than a crossbowman. So a crossbowman has 11 damage against heavy, the Onamusha has 12 damage against heavy. So now the Tokugawa Shrine has 11,700 health. Best FFA Civ? I guess so. 12k HP wonder. Man, I do wonder. So let's see what other thing we have, which is important to talk about in H4 H3. We have a unique upgrade, a melee infantry upgrade, which increase health damage and torch damage. So your infantry unit can also have more torch damage for the Japanese. The Japanese spearman and the Manatorm is also kind of really important to talk about. So now you have 24 torch damage with these units, the infantry units. The elite samurai also has an Odachi. The Odachi deals bonus damage against infantry units. Let me fully upgrade those units. So right now, an elite samurai has 22 damage plus 4 against infantry. An elite spearman, because I give the Nagayari, which is a different spear for the Japanese spearman, has 18 damage and 34 damage against cavalry. It just increases the damage against the cavalry, and you can see there is another 40 versus cavalry and 30 base. Well, that damage is the brace damage. So the amount of damage you do when a knight is bracing into your spearman, and also you can see the brace damage has 1.25 times of range. So it's a really long range, longer range than an Onabugeisha. You can see the weapon is bigger as well. So I'm pretty sure it's like the Abbasid spearman for bracing the enemy knights. But if you get a Katana Bannerman for them, the elite samurai will go up to 25 damage plus 4 against infantry. You have 21 against cavalry, 21 damage on the spearman and 17 damage on the Onabugeisha. So the samurai is really good. The Odachi helps them a lot to clear every kind of infantry. Also you have the Yumi Ashigaru. They have 1 more damage than any archer if you have the Uni Bannerman with them. So they have one more damage than a regular archer thanks to the unit bannerman. Or wait, is it the same? I think one more. Yeah, one more. Or is it the same? Okay, let's go next. The hand cannoneer also has more damage thanks to the uni bannerman. Now they have 48 damage instead of, I'm pretty sure it's 43. So they have 48 damage if you have a Yumi Bannerman. And what is the reason to make hand cannoneers? Because they voice line. Listen to that. Their voice line is so good. Okay, so the voice actor was really nice with the Japanese. Let's see what else can you do in AGE4, but I do believe that's all that you need to know about the Japanese. I'm thinking right now, but I'm pretty sure I talk about most of the things that you need to know about the Japanese. Yes, that's all the things that you need to know about the Japanese. Also, wait, sorry, I forgot to say that the mounted samurai has a unique ability which increases their movement speed 10%, while the deflective armor is up. So you can see the knight has 1.79 movement speed because the deflective armor is online, and their ship is the Ataka Bune, which has rockets, but it's not as good as any other civilization ship, so they suck. Also in H2 you get the copper plating, which gives you more armor on the ship. It's 2 more armor, 2 more ranged armor, and 2 more fire armor on your ship, which helps you a lot in H3. Helps you a lot, like insane amount. And I'm pretty sure I show you and talk about everything that the Japanese have. Thank you so much for watching, and see you on the next one. See you next time YouTube, see you next time Twitch chat. Bye bye.